down the line and stopped in front of another guard. Before anyone could stop him, he snatched the man's taser, peered down the muzzle, and threw the weapon back to him. Disgusting, absolutely filthy. He raked the line of guards with a withering stare. Call yourselves an honour guard? Disgraceful, a rebel, that's all you are, a rebel, not fit to guard a jelly baby. With a sudden change of mood, the doctor fished a crumpled paper bag from his pocket and offered it to the nearest guard. Would you care for a jelly baby, by the way? Andred came forward. Somehow the situation was getting out of his control. I don't think you understand. We're here to arrest you. His voice tailed away as he caught sight of Leela, who had suddenly appeared in the TARDIS doorway. He stood, staring at her open-mouthed. Good, good, said the doctor cheerfully, and he strode towards the door. Let's get on with it, shall we? He set off at a brisk pace, and Leela started to follow him. The doctor whirled round. Where do you think you're going? You stay here till I send for you. Baffled and resentful, Leela stayed where she was, and the doctor disappeared. Andred hurried after him. Number 1 section with me. Number 2, guard the girl. Leela was left standing beside the TARDIS. The guards closed in on her. The doctor strode through the wide marble corridors of the Chancellery, Andred hurrying to catch up with him. Halt! Shouted Andred. The doctor stopped so suddenly that Andred nearly bumped into him. Right you are, lead the way. Follow me, ordered Andred, determined to show who was in charge. Right, said the doctor amiably, and they went on their way. The doctor glanced from side to side as they walked along. Much of the Chancellery had been destroyed in the events of his last visit, but it had all been rebuilt by now, and in an even more elaborate style. Things have changed a bit since I was last here, he said chattily, and came to a sudden halt outside a heavy, ornately carved door. Ah, here we are. Andred stared at him. That's the Chancellor's office. I know. The doctor moved towards the door, but Andred barred his way. No one can go in there unannounced. Then announce me. Such was the authority in the doctor's voice that Andred heard himself saying, Very well. He opened the door and went into the office. It was a long, high-ceilinged room, richly but simply furnished. Behind a huge desk at the far end sat a tall, hawk-faced old man in the robes of a cardinal, reading an ancient scroll. His face was seamed and wrinkled, and his hair snowy white, but his back was straight and his eyes bright with intelligence. This was Cardinal Barusa, now the most powerful Time Lord on Gallifrey. Since the assassination of the last president by the last Chancellor, Barusa had been both Chancellor and acting President, until such time as a suitable candidate for the presidency could be found. That had been some time ago, but as yet no suitable candidate had appeared. Barusa looked up, displeased at the interruption. Well? Forgive the intrusion, sir. An unexpected emergency. The doctor strode into the room, brushing Andred aside. Barusa rose, and to Andred's astonishment he actually smiled, holding out his arms in welcome. Doctor, what brings you back to Gallifrey? There was no answering smile on the doctor's face. I am here to claim my legal right. What right? I claim the inheritance of Rassilon. I claim the titles and honours, the duty and obedience of all colleagues. I claim the presidency of the High Council of the Time Lords. Far away in deep space, the war leader of the Vardans looked up from the symbol-coloured video screen, dancing with its intricately patterned shapes.
I believe we have chosen well.
K9 glided to and fro before the TARDIS console.
Where is the doctor?
He demanded. There was no reply. The TARDIS